And they'll say I'm naive as a babe to believe any fable.
The voice is an amazing thing. It can express so much emotion and is such an integral part of so many people's psyches and personalities. World Voice Day is a one day every year that is internationally celebrated by people who are passionate about the voice.
When people come in having trouble with their voice, probably the most common diagnosis is not one of those cool-looking lesions that you saw in the slides earlier, but rather inflammation that happens at the vocal cords or in the larynx because of acid reflux.
It's also education about the voice. A lot of the folks who were here tonight didn't really know even what the vocal cords were or how many they had. They were able to learn that tonight.
So I hope now you know how many vocal folds you have, where they are, how they work, and that anything that interferes with the way they close, the way they vibrate, will interfere with your voice. Thanks.
We're passionate about keeping the voices healthy.
The voice is a wonderful thing that we all have. We should not take for granted. You have to take good care of it. You can train it, you can improve your voice.
We've got all of these systems working to create our voices, and our articulators are a really powerful way of shaping our voices, not only how they sound, but how other people perceive us. I want you to feel like you can send that sound almost up your nose. So instead of thinking about sending it out in front of you, you're going to send it up into your skull.
Things interactive and fun while being informative.
So you're doing this rather than free this way, pulling your lips forward.
Everybody knows the national anthem. A lot of people think it's one of the hardest pieces that you can do, including professionals, I might add. We see it performed so often. Every time there's a sports event, somebody gets up to do the national anthem. And it's probably the most abused piece in the world. So it's just an awareness of what your voice is, how it functions, and that we can indeed take control over its productivity.
You're celebrating it, not having a lecture that's all on what goes wrong or a particular pathology. It's nice to be able to involve the community in a discussion that they'll enjoy.
Hopefully it will continue every year on April 16th.